Around this time of year, most years, I found myself hopping on a train to Leeds for the Thought Bubble Festival, which this year is happening online, obviously. So I thought what I'd do is make a little video and show you some of the things I'm selling in my shop at the moment. First up, and most importantly, this is my new graphic novel, Breakwater, which is out this week. It's my second graphic novel, and it's a kind of atmospheric seaside story of people working in a sort of old rundown cinema. This was my first graphic novel, which launched at Thought Bubble in 2018. It tells the story of 9 months that I spent travelling in Mexico and Central America when I was about 25 years old. And it's about that journey, and it's about the relationship I was in at the time, and it's about alcoholism, and it's about trying to find myself as an artist. Over here are my zines. I started Cat Zine a few years back. There were 8 issues of Cat Zine, and it won the Broken Frontier Award for Best Ongoing Series. The first issue of this is now sold out in print, but I have issues 2 to 8 for sale in my shop in this form. And I also have them all for sale digitally, so if you've missed out on issue 1, you can get it digitally. Or if you also just like reading digitally, you can grab them there. They're very affordable and you get instant downloads, so that's a really good way to do it. But if you do like printed stuff, I print these on really beautiful paper. It's really textured and kind of thick and nice. It's mostly autobio stories, but I do bits and pieces of just writing, illustration, fiction, all sorts. I also have this little handmade book, which is the second thing I ever self-published. It's printed on the same really gorgeous textured paper, and it's just a story about a place I used to live in London where there were foxes in the garden, and these are handmade. Every issue is hand sewn by me. Here's a little tiny zine. This is A6 size. It's printed on really gorgeous paper again, a different paper, but it's really lovely. It's just a little zine about mountains. This is a great stocking filler size, as are my 2 square zines. Here's my Highlands travel diary. I made this last year after spending a couple of weeks travelling in the Highlands with a friend of mine and also visiting my mum who lives up there. It's diary comics. It's kind of a log of things that happened, things that we saw, observations, and it also has a little mini series in the back called Nature Detectives, which came out of the friend I was travelling with and I making idiotic observations about nature on the course of our walks around the Highlands. Here's my Inktober zine. This is from 2018, so when I finished drawing Follow Me In here, I had a month off and then started doing Inktober, which I'd never done before. And I just bought an iPad Pro and Apple Pencil. I wanted to kind of push myself to use them a lot, so I thought if I do Inktober and try and draw a short comic every day for the month of October, that'll give me lots of practice. So yeah, that's what this little zine is. I also sell prints in my shop. Portraits are the ones that people seem to like the most. Yeah, I've got some singers, I've got some drag queens. I also sell them in these little mini sizes, and these are really cute. I also sell some enamel pins and badges, which you can see behind me here. There's 2 cactus designs, and the other 2 I made to kind of celebrate the fact that I love walking and hiking and things. So the first one is a little hiking boot. That's green and with a gold edge. It's really cute. And the second one says Walk in the Wild. It's the hiking boot with a kind of banner and some foliage around it. The reason I particularly love this one, the Walk in the Wild pin, is that unlike the others, which have a kind of brooch fastening, this one has a pin, safety pin kind of fastening in the back. So if you do have an active lifestyle and you're hiking and this is something you want to have on your bag or your coat, it's very secure. It's not going to fall off. Here are the 2 little cactus pins. I've got a saguaro and a prickly pear cactus. They're kind of green with little hints of orange and red. And again, along the lines of stocking fillers, I have these little packs of badges. It's 4 badges in a bag, and they're all kind of plant flower designs.